Ladies and gentlemen, Auburn family, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. We have a special one today, man. Now, we are quite a while away from the start of the season, but the Auburn Tigers have a brand new quarterback in Jackson Arnold. Now, in this video, what I wanted to do specifically was break down why I thought he's going to be, a massive upgrade for the Auburn Tigers next season. And for example, let's just take a look at this play. So, the offensive line is going to be in what you call a 5-man scat protection slide to the left. All right, so the center is going to go here. We're going to leave this left guard. He's got the opportunity, right? He can either double team here or he can double team here. He can basically pick or choose, right? And then we got man-to-man to this right side. Now this, again, I know it's a main, but I want to see the accuracy. That's all I care about. If you can't make a throw, you can't make a throw. If you can, you can. It doesn't matter what the defense is. Let's see if you can make a throw. So the offensive line does a really good job here. Running back, right, chips off the left side of the defensive line. We get 2 late blitzes, right? So again, defenses do this all the time to get free lanes to the quarterback. Right, so they're going to send basically 6 guys to the quarterback here. Now, I want to show you his pocket presence, his ability to go through progressions. Look at him go through everybody, right? Looks to the right, nothing there, right? Scans to the left, nothing there. Right now, he escapes. He gets outside the pocket and extends this play. Now, 1, he's got the speed to outrun defenders. But 2, look at this throw. On the run, right? His feet are not planted. Crossbody kind of because he's tilted to the right. But look at the accuracy of this ball. The ball placement here is beautiful. And again, I know I'm pausing it a lot. I know you guys are going to be annoyed, but it's annoying because the NCAA, they'll copyright this immediately. So if you see me pause a lot, that's the reason. I do apologize. But the accuracy of Jackson Arnold is, I don't think we've seen this before in Auburn, outside of maybe Bo Nix, right? But this dude can really throw the football, and that is one reason I'm excited. Now, guys, I do want to give you a quick disclaimer. I like Jackson Darnold as a prospect, but that's all he is, right? He's not coming off a great year. He's not really accomplished by any means. He's got a lot of work to do. For me to sit here and say that Auburn's going to be 10 times better is just false. I think Jackson Arnold is a very good player. If he can develop a little bit here in Auburn, he's going to be really, really good. He's a 5-star player for a reason coming out of high school. And look at this throw. So again, we're going to get a bootleg out to the right side. Whenever you have a bootleg, you basically cut your field into a third, which lowers your options down a ton, right? But his ability to make plays on the run is something that I have always loved about him, and it shows me how good the accuracy could be, the potential of it, right? So as he's rolling out to this left side, right, any throw here is going to be cross body, right? So he's going to be trying to hit this corner pylon. It's open, but let's see where the ball placement is here. And again, this is very tough because not only are you running to the left, but you have a guy who's about to sack you, right? A guy who's about to force a fumble way in the backfield. So to get this ball out, right, he straightens out his body. I mean, this is an unbelievable throw. Really, you know what? I would say this is almost excellent placement. It's enough, far enough where nobody else on the defense can really get to it, but only his wide receiver can. I mean, no one's really close to it. But this is an NFL touchdown. Great catch here by his wide receiver, but an unbelievable throw. We got to give this man more credit. Not only do you have one guy coming ahead, you got a guy here, you got a guy here. I mean, there's guys everywhere around him, and he still seems to make a really good throw here. Now, before we get any further into the film analysis, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Jackson Arnold. More importantly, hit the like button if you want more Auburn breakdowns. I want to break down Eric Singleton a little bit more, so let me know if you want that video or anybody, right? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. It's free. Doesn't cost anything, and we're going to be breaking down a bunch of film all off season long about the new players who have been added to Auburn and the current players. So join the family. Let's get back into the film. Now, this was one of the most important plays for me because this is a lot like what Auburn likes to do. A little bit of an RPO system where they can either hand this football off or throw a quick strike over the middle of the field. This is something that Auburn is very used to running, and I believe Jackson Arnold is already used to running this system from high school, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I do know he is familiar with an RPO type of system. And again, so we can hand this football off, or we can read these second level linebackers. This was something that Peyton Thorne just wasn't amazing at, right? So If these guys are biting up for the run, you're most likely going to want to throw this football over this linebacker if he bites down here. Now, if these guys drop back into coverage, right, that's a whole nother thing, right? We're going to want to hand this football off and let this guy run. So I think Jackson Arnold, his first reaction is reading those linebackers. They all take bites of, little steps up. I don't know why I said bites, but they step up just a little bit. You see this linebacker, this DB, overcommit to the running back here out the backfield. And now we have this slant over the middle. It's got to be good timing. It's got to be a dart. It's got to be a really tough throw. It's got to be over the linebackers' heads, right? Perfect. That is exactly what I want to see. And this is exactly what Peyton Thorne... let me say this. This is exactly what Hugh Freeze wanted Peyton Thorne to be doing, right? And he's got pressure coming off that left side. This Oklahoma offensive line was not good last year at all. Auburn's wasn't either, but it is much improved from this offseason, right? Now, again, these are the throws that he needs to make consistently next season. Now, he did have a bunch of really bad throws. He got benched for a reason. He had a lot of bad decisions last year. Now, we can break those down as well, real quick. All right, so, for example, this play right here, not a great read, and I'm not too hard on Jackson Arnold because, again, like I just said, this offensive line was terrible. I believe they were missing a bunch of guys on the offensive line. They were not healthy, and they had to go to a quarterback that was really good with his legs, right? And Auburn probably should have won that game. They were up, and Peyton Thorne just continued to throw interceptions. But as you break down this play, the pocket collapses very, very quickly, probably within about 2 seconds of, or not even 2, maybe a half a second of that finished drop back, right? Once that back foot hits the ground, that's usually when we want to throw the ball, right? So I think the timing is right. That's when you want to throw the ball. Now, there's pressure everywhere. You get it from the outside. You're getting it from the inside here. I mean, when you talk about pressure, this is it. So sometimes when quarterbacks are under pressure, they need to learn that sometimes taking a sack isn't the worst thing in the world, because 3rd and 10, right? You don't have to pick up this first down. It's early first quarter. He throws it, interception, and that ends up being a lot worse because now we can't punt the football. So sometimes, yes, if you're under pressure, just take the sack or throw it away. If you can throw it away, throw it away. But throwing a ball into tight coverage like this is not the thing to do. And I think that's something Jackson Darnold just needs to learn. And that's it. I don't know, man. I don't mind Jackson Arnold. If I said Jackson Dart during this video, I apologize. I've been doing a lot of combine work, so that is that. But I believe Jackson Arnold is a good player. 5-star for a reason. Needs to develop. And it needs an ability to not force passes, and that's what this is right here. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you in the next Auburn update. Let me know who you want me to break down next. Peace.